What is going on? All you beautiful people. Thanks for joining me for yet another video. I haven't done that intro in a while. You wanna know why? Because I'm clearly not in my studio. I am in the Carry Commission office here in North Carolina, and I got this in as soon as I was heading out. Of course, I feel like every single Jack Wolf knife since I started working with Taylor comes in right before I have to drive up here. The After Hour Jack drops on December 15th, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and it's a banger. I have been wanting the Midnight Jack for a very long time, and with no luck, just hasn't happened for me. So this is pretty much the Midnight Jack, but it's a locking Midnight Jack, the second locking knife from Jack Wolf, so it's a banger. Let's dive into it. Also, real quick side note, what inspired me to do this video right now instead of waiting till later to film it is this right here. Yeah. Tell me that song doesn't like hype you up for no reason. Cole picked a great song. If only he would just like actually buy that backdrop though, then life would be good, because then he wouldn't have a stupid watermark on his intro. So the After Hours Jack comes in at an overall length of 7.3 inches. We got a beautiful sheep's foot 3.1 inch blade and S90V. The covers are fat carbon purple haze, which is absolutely stunning. And we have these really nice accents of purple on the pocket clip and the back spacer. There's also this really nice and deep fuller on the S90V blade that makes it really easy to do any sort of middle finger flicks or other fun flicking methods. What I love about this fuller though is the fact that it is deep enough so it gives you enough grip to even do a nice thumb roll if you didn't want to do any sort of fancy flicking tricks. The front flipper tab on the After Hours Jack is definitely very small and minimal, which makes it look aesthetically pleasing, but I do wish it had a little more room at the top, because I've had instances where I missed that front flick. It's happened a few times, not so much. It's still very snappy and you can use the index finger to deploy it, but I do wish there was a little bit more room up there for it to be more comfortable. The action on the After Hours Jack is incredibly smooth compared to something like the Gunslinger, and that is because the blade is way thicker. So this one drops shut much easier than the Gunslinger does, but it's definitely because of the blade thickness and not the action itself of the knife compared to the Gunslinger Jack. Something else to note is access to the lock bar is incredibly easy and smooth. You have just enough room to reach that little groove there and disengage the knife, something that Ben has knocked out even with the Gunslinger Jack as well. So action is perfect thanks to the access to that lock bar. And lastly, ergonomics. The After Hours Jack is extremely ergonomic. There's a little bit of jimping along the spine there for that added grip, but you get a full 4-finger purchase. There are no hot spots that I could feel. The overall length on this one is just spot on, and that's what makes it so comfortable. It's slim, but not that slim. The blade is tall, slicey. It's just a perfect workhorse of a knife if you're looking for something in the locking category from Jack Wolf. So I am back home. Before wrapping up the video though, there's someone's opinion that I wanted to ask about this one, because she's handled only a slip joint, but she's never handled a locking knife from Jack Wolf. What do you think compared to the slip joint one that you handled before?
I love the clip.
Yeah.
Clip. I like the pattern on it. It's
Okay.
got little screws again, if you remember. That was a big thing for me last time.
Yep.
And then just try to open it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What do you think of that versus the one that you checked out
You have to
before?
close that one.
Okay.
I still like this one.
You still like that one over this one?
Yeah.
What?
Personal opinion. I think they're both really cool.
Yep. But you like the slip joint versus the locking.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. I really thought she was going to like the locking, the After Hours Jack, but apparently she still enjoys the Pioneer Jack, which begs the question, what do you guys think? Do you like Jack Wolf's locking knives more, or do you like his slip joints more? Let me know down in the comments. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, these drop December 15th, which is actually today, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. There's always going to be a variation of colors, so make sure to check those out on the website. And if you want to pick one up, make sure you hit up your authorized dealers. You guys know, support my homie Brian, Blade Capone. Links will be down below to Blade Capone and to Jack Wolf. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.